I survived another gala. The gay remains, but the energy has left the building.
Someone needs to fill your tank. Eyebrow.
Welcome to Gay Talk 2.0, the ultimate podcast for your dose of dish.
I'm not sure what just happened there, but
Yeah, it was
nonetheless,
wink, wink, not eyebrow.
I wanted to change it up.
like, okay. Anywho, ladies and gents, welcome back to another episode of Gay Talk 2.0, an LGBT podcast. We are streaming live on our YouTube channel for all of our Patreon supporters on the day of recording, while everyone else gets that show the week after. My name is Tom and I'm your host, and as always I'm in the studio with my amazing co-host, starting with the first exhausted one.
Hey y'all, Nick or Trish.
And
J Bear, aka your boyfriend's boyfriend.
Or Jake's boyfriend, or
Jake from State
boyfriend.
Farm.
Jake from State Farm.
Anywho, welcome back. How are you boys?
Good.
What's going on?
tired.
Yeah, let's go to you, girl. You had a
She's always tired.
You had a no.
Ew.
Ooh,
I mean, valid.
Valid.
a little bit. You had a very long week, and then a very eventful weekend. How'd it go?
It went great.
Look at him. He's just like.
Honestly, like, it was the first time that I've thrown a gala where I didn't feel very stressed at all. It was really nice, actually. Everybody was like, "Are you okay? Like, what's wrong with you? You're not freaking out."
I don't know. Did you finally get your white girl pills?
I did.
Okay. Well, see, that's why.
That helped.
Just in time for gala.
But we had like a couple like snafus that happened day of, and so our red carpet, we loaned it out to somebody and they destroyed it.
Ew.
So we had to throw it out and order a new one, and it never got ordered.
Oh, so you didn't have a red carpet?
Correct. But everybody was freaking out. They were like, "We can't tell Nick. Like, how are we going to tell Nick?" And then they told me, and I was like, "All right, nix it." And they were like, "What's wrong with you?"
You can't fix it. It's already.
It's like it's done.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean,
no more loners. No.
You know when a human being has grown and shows growth when something that would ordinarily throw you into a spiral just doesn't all of a sudden.
yeah,
right?
no, I was like,
Because
nix
it's
it.
like, what are you going to do? Mm-hmm. What is freaking out?
Well, and the thing was, like, we had raised all the money already. Everything at gala was icing on the cake, and I was like, you know what? I can't.
Right.
I don't want to sweat. I don't want to run around. Just nix it.
I'm proud of you.
Nice.
That is a very big moment for you.
Everybody was like really worried about me. They were like, there's something wrong with him.
I mean, I would have too. Interesting. Okay, well, I'm proud. And so gala was a success.
Yeah, no, we raised over $170,000.
That's amazing.
Nice.
My goal was 140, so we killed it. It was great.
That's amazing. And so the decorations, everything fell into place. You had a silent auction.
Mm-hmm.
So I heard it through the grapevine that they were auctioning a night with Nick.
Yeah. Yeah.
What the hell was that all about?
All right,
Can we talk about that?
Yeah, so every year,
Night with Nick.
so every year, Anthony auctions off a dinner, 2 tickets to a Broadway show, and an overnight stay in New Haven. And this year we got 2 overnight stays. So I was like, let me auction off a dinner and basically the same package for me, and see who wins.
So how many tickets, how many bids come in for a date, a night with Nick?
Enough. I beat Anthony.
Well, it was a competition.
Kinda.
Yeah.
Silent competition.
Everybody at Gala was like, I hope you win. It's like, okay. So Anthony's package went for $500. Mine went for $1,000.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So who was? Can we talk about who the lucky person was?
I mean, no.
No.
Okay.
Okay. Anyone we know?
Yes.
Okay.
So Anthony thinks it's rigged, and I had nothing to do with that last bid.
Okay. Well, listen, I trust you. You're my friend. You have been my friend.
I swear.
I trust.
I did not rig it.
The question I have for you is, well, I'm waiting for you to ask, how did you find out?
About.
I'm waiting for you to ask, how did I find out that you were being auctioned off like a piece of prized meat?
How? I mean,
You didn't think we knew, did you?
didn't you get the email?
No.
No.
How did you find out?
David told me, he was like, hey, I get to the bar on Sunday. He's like, you know that Nick? She threw herself.
He was like, does it come with a happy ending? Because I don't want it.
That's because you
She's
ain't
trying
Latino.
to sell dates. She can't get a boyfriend, and she's trying to sell dates just to get one.
Well, no, I know, but like
you know how
all
David
these
is.
people, all of our donors, they always want to go to dinner with us. They want to take us out before a show or this or that.
Right.
And we were doing, the dinner for Anthony for years, and I was like, yeah, it would be fun to have a competition, but at the end of the day, it was more like, why not?
Well, I'm glad that you sold.
I mean, you've seen
At
me.
least you know you're marketable.
Yeah, right. I mean, you've seen me work a room, though. Like, I am
Girl.
pulled in 1,000 directions.
Yeah.
People want my attention.
Right. No. And I get it. And so I'm glad that your ticket sold, right? That you're
I'm glad I beat Anthony.
and whoever the lucky person is going to have a very, very wonderful evening, a
They
companionship.
didn't even know
and
what they were
tickets.
bidding on. I'm going to be honest. They just wanted me to beat Anthony.
So, well, that's good. That's good though. So anyway, yeah. So Dave was just like, "Can you imagine the balls on him?" And then he's asking me, "Am I going to bid on?" I'm like, "What the hell am I going to go on a date with?"
I didn't ask him to bid on it.
No, like you were asking, were you going to bid on anything, right? Like,
Oh, yeah.
He's like, "I'm definitely not bidding on that date."
He didn't want the happy ending.
Yeah.
Oh my God, he's too much. He's too much. But anyway, we're talking about
It was funny
because
because we were backstage right before the show was about to start, and my boss's boss was like, "I hope you win." I was just like, "Oh my God!" And then when I did win, he was like, "Don't tell him.
That's
Don't tell me.
Don't tell him until after gala."
until after.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I get it. Anthony could be a little bruised.
Yeah,
about it.
totally.
How did he take it?
His response was, "Who did you get to bid on your behalf?"
Oh, so immediately he thought you were like,
Oh, like I rigged it.
You
but,
rigged
But
it.
like, let's be honest. We were both at $500 for both packages, and then somebody bid an additional $500 on mine. Like he didn't have to do that. It was like, I think $50 increments. So he could have done $550,
right.
but he did 1,000.
He did 1,000. He just makes sure you're gonna hold the record for a couple of more years. That's all.
God. Yeah, we'll see.
Because I mean, it's still gonna be a thing now. I would assume, right?
Maybe.
A night with Nick.
I
cannot.
I kind of regret it.
Kind of regret it.
Yeah. I would have regretted it as soon
after
as
he
I
has
won
that
it.
free meal.
Yeah. I had one donor come up to me and they were like, "I won a bunch of stuff, but I have no idea what I bid on." I was like, "Oh my God, I can't handle this shit."
It's not
It
about.
was a really good night. It was a really good night.
That's good.
Yeah.
And who was your headliner for the gala?
Megan Hilty.
Okay.
Yeah, she was great.
Nice.
So last week was a roller coaster.
I can imagine.
So on Tuesday, I got a phone call. Megan Hilty was sick and she couldn't come.
Oh.
And we were, promoting her. And so I think maybe that's why I was so calm, because like everything came out of me on Tuesday when I heard that news.
Right.
And I literally just like melted in my boss's office and just like sat on the ground, and the GM was like, "I think we need to pick him up." But ultimately, so we found a couple people that would step in, and then on Thursday she called and said, "I can do it." And let me say, she was amazing. And I said to my boss, and I said to the GM, I was like, "Look, she's on steroids and an antibiotic. She's gonna be fine. That's like a magic drug."
Yeah, I know. I mean, like you speak from experience.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So here's a picture of you at gala. Is this she?
That's Megan. Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful. Her outfit is like.
And we honored
Incredible.
Rosa DeLauro, which
I
was
did
really
see that,
amazing.
right? And if you're not aware of who Rosa DeLauro is, she's she's been our congresswoman
For years.
in our district for decades.
Yeah.
Not just years. I mean,
But she was pivotal in bringing back the Schubert in the 80s, like pivotal.
and she was pivotal in also helping out with the situation in the Pride Center, right, and moving things in the background from a congressional aspect, right?
Yeah.
That woman is just incredible.
She really is.
You know.
Yeah. So our theme was purple and silver,
I
and
see that.
basically it was like Rosa's hair. I was like, that's why we're doing purple.
Well, right, because she always has like all these different colors, and purple is always like her staple.
Yep.
So yeah, but she's a hoot. She's something else, I'll tell you. Well, I'm glad that everything went well. You looked amazing, by the way, in your suit.
Not so much today, but
No, but
Yes.
yes, you were glowing
Friday,
You're like
yeah.
a compass near north over there.
it was so funny. I was running I was running around in shorts and a t-shirt all day. And I had my tux, our wardrobe person basically was like, do you need it steamed? I was like, yeah. And then she put it in a dressing room, and I was like, I think I might need to shower. And so she like set it all up so that I had like soap and all that stuff. And I was running around, and people started showing up at like 5:30, and I was like, what the hell? I was like, you're early. I'm in shorts. And they were like, yeah, I know, but I tend to arrive early. So I went downstairs, I took a shower, I got dressed in my tux, and I came back up, and they were like,
Huh, she cleans up well.
what happened was,
She took a white girl pills. That's what happened.
Yeah,
no.
she was
Yeah.
on point.
Yeah, good.
So they did announce today that she is going to be performing at that Megan Hilty will be performing at Provincetown.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
At Pride?
I believe so.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
She was really phenomenal. She is such a lovely human and so talented. Like,
No, I mean she looks incredible, and she, I would think that she would be such a talent for you guys to like bring her on.
yeah, no, she was great.
That's awesome. Well, I'm glad Gala is done. I'm glad that it was a
Thank God.
success. I'm glad that you can be a human again. I'm glad that
we'll
you
do
can
it again
join the
next
world
year.
of the living.
I don't want to. This morning I had a board meeting for the Pride Center, and I straight up slept through my alarm. That's how tired I am. I slept through my alarm and then got up and had to deal with people picking up rentals at the theater. And I was like, oh, I guess I'm not going to that meeting.
Well, it's done. Listen, it is what it is. But congratulations on a
Thank you.
successful gala.
Thank you.
And Jaybird,
Yep.
how are you?
Good.
How's your tattoos?
Healing.
Everything's healing wonderful.
Everything is healing wonderfully. So,
How's
That's
Jake?
which Jake? State Farm Jake? No,
They're both from State Farms.
they're both from State Farm. No.
Or at least they're both from the state of Connecticut.
Yeah.
I know. I love this slut face for you. I really do. I do.
Hey, you know what? I'm not searching.
No, you are like attracting.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Putting out his
exuding-
Guatemalanness.
Yeah,
My
his,
wa-
your
my
what?
watermelonness.
Your what?
Guatemalanness.
Your natural heat.
Yes.
My natural heat.
It's
I
my
want to
natural
see that
heat.
movie. I think we're gonna do a movie night, and we gotta watch it out in the patio.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, and we'll you grill hot dogs and all that stuff. Yeah, so I'm excited that it's warm weather again.
You're not gonna make soup with guys playing leapfrog on the plates. Fuck the shrimp.
He's like,
Yes.
you didn't make an entree? He's like,
Soup is an entree.
is it? Why do you think I put so much in it? I was like, oh my god, oh that was such a that movie. Robin Williams really just
Yeah.
completely just ate. I mean, he
was
ate
great. He
that
was
role.
great, yeah.
Him and Nathan Lane were just
Yeah.
incredible.
Yep.
And oh god, it's a classic no matter when you watch it.
We Absolutely.
Family. That's amazing. So other than that, all is well.
All is well. We
Are
we hung out this weekend, so you know my weekend.
We did.
How it was,
So
but-
are you fully recovered now from your trip to Puerto Rico? Because when you go,
Yeah.
and you come back, you need a vacation from the vacation just to recover
That's
from
why I
all the
always
stuff that you
take an
did.
extra
Yeah,
day.
so I was technically sleeping really long hours for a few days last week.
Okay.
So I would come home, have dinner, and just kind of
Conk out.
conk out and get up the next day and repeat. But other than that, yeah, I'm still riding the wave. I'm
Good.
still riding the high, as they say.
The high,
The
good.
high.
Well, I'm glad.
yeah.
Welcome back to the world of the living.
Absolutely. And my niece was actually in Boquerón this weekend, right? So I got plenty of videos and plenty of pictures.
Did you see the debauchery?
Yes.
It's amazing.
So,
We have to
next
go next
year.
year.
Next year.
Next year. Nick, you want to come?
Yeah, we're gonna
What?
take the white girl with us.
Oh no, but he has gala around this time.
So
every
he can
year.
meet us that Saturday
It's the second weekend of June next year.
The
that's
gala, and that's
when Boquerón happens.
I think it's the first weekend of
No,
June.
first
You know what? Gala can run itself. I'll come.
Yeah, like you should. You know,
No, the
I don't
first
think
weekend
It
that
was so funny. We were like, so I raised a lot of money leading up to Gala. And then we had a champagne toast with staff and board members. And we had a very small, like, just straight up, like, donations for the night, like, goal outside of the silent auction. And we were doing the silent auction. I mean, the champagne toast. And Anthony was talking about the donations. And I was like, and by the way, we're only 1,500 away from a goal. And a board member was like, I'll take care of it.
Nice.
problem solved.
I love it.
Right. So, speaking of Pride in Puerto Rico, it would be amazing to go. We would have to like start booking like soon because shit gets.
I want first class.
I got where to stay.
Yeah, but you're in San Juan, girl.
Yeah.
Like I'm going southwest, and I'm not leaving the southwest area.
The
I'm just gonna stay down there. Just
Stay down there?
Eat my way through the beaches. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh boy, there's gonna be plenty of coconut trees damaged out there.
There's gonna be a lot.
Because there's
of
no mango trees on the beach.
You're nasty.
Nasty.
Anywho, so speaking of Pride,
Yeah.
right? We're in the midst of Pride Month. We have Providence Pride, which, by the way, in recent, I would say in the last 10 years, Providence Pride has far exceeded a lot of the other Pride celebrations,
Yep.
in the metropolitan tri-state area. Like, it is up and coming. Like, there's a lot of
Yeah,
things happening.
I heard it's not as big as New York City, but from what I've heard, people say it's better.
Yeah,
I mean, there are a
hear
lot of
really
rich
good things.
gays in Rhode Island, so
Well, I mean,
no,
it
obviously.
is the ocean state, after all.
A lot of semen.
So, interestingly enough, have you been to P-Town before?
Yes.
Of course you have.
Yes.
You know, they have a bank there. It's called Siemens Bank.
Yes.
Did you know
oh
that?
yeah.
I get a kick out of that every time I'm on Christopher Street and I'm walking by the bank. I'm like, look, Siemens Bank in a gay town.
You ever stop in and make a deposit?
P-Town is becoming so straight.
Yeah. Well, I mean, believe it or not, P-Town has always had a very significant straight population. It's just very, very, very gay town. But we say that.
No, I mean it's a gay town, but like all of these white rich families go there.
Yeah, because they want to experience.
That and whale
gayness.
watching,
Yeah, true. Well, I mean,
bear watching, whale watching, seal watching.
Otter watching.
I mean, if you want to
watching.
see whale watching, just throw me in the ocean. I'll be fine. Like, hey.
She's buoyant.
She's buoyant.
No, but it's interesting because when you think about Pride, Providence Pride is really it's up and coming, and like people say really good things about it. I've been meaning to go because for us it's like an hour and 40-minute drive.
It's fun.
It's not far at all, but for me it's like what do I do with my two children? It's like
Sell them.
the two people that I trust
Would end up going with you.
to watch my children are the ones that I want to come with me.
There's
so then,
3 of us
I would
that
go.
could watch your kids.
I would go next weekend, but it's my brother's birthday.
but that's okay. He'll
Pride
have a birthday next year.
Yeah. Come on.
Maybe I'll just take Demi with me. Come on, Demi, we're going to Pride.
I'm going to show you all the orange flags.
You're going to meet all the animals.
All the
You're gonna see all
animals.
the missing orange colors that I don't see on my feet.
Yeah. Oh my God, it was so cute. So the other day I was FaceTiming with my brother and he was putting his daughter to bed, Demi. And they do this thing called the bug game, which I've never heard of before, but I guess it's something Demi like came up with, where you just have to name an insect and until you can't name anymore. And everyone that I named, she was like, oh, a centipede. Oh, a butterfly. Like, it was so cute. It was just such a cute moment.
Well, that's cute though. I mean, and listen, and those are the things they remember growing up. So,
we're gonna take her to Pride.
yeah,
All right.
Yeah.
we'll have to at some point. So speaking of Pride, that you can recall, Nick,
Oh, Bridgeport Pride is on the 20th as well.
that's the festival, right?
The Bridgeport Pride, the parade,
Pride.
and then
The art-
they do the parade, and then they do the exhibit at the
gallery.
gallery. Yeah, they do
Yeah.
the same-sex art exhibit is the same day.
Nice.
So they open up with the parade.
Jay is
and
being featured this year.
then, yeah,
Yeah, because he's very popular. This one.
yeah.
My God.
It's worse than Glinda. So, anywho, so speaking of Pride, so Nick, indulge us with your recollection. Can you recall the very first Pride that you attended, and what was your experience like?
Oh wow. The very first Pride. Like big Pride.
Yeah, like when you
Any,
say
any Pride event,
any
like we
Pride
just said.
event that you went to, the very first
I think-
Pride event experience that you had.
I think the most memorable that really sticks out to me is when we went to DC.
Well, that was something else.
That was a march.
I
but
mean,
it was
for us.
it was Pride because I remember I was like, "This is Pride. Where's my mimosa?"
No. So we went there for it was the march, right? It was the equality march.
But I
that
think
we
it was
went
during
for.
Pride
It happened to fall during Pride week.
weekend. Yeah,
Right.
But I think that marching, that day, though it was hot as hell,
Yes, it was. Girl, we were sweaty pigs.
it just felt so good.
So it's interesting because I had called the hotel. We had stayed at the Hyatt Regency in.
Oh, that's right. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so we had stayed at the Hyatt Regency right in Capitol Hill. So we were literally a block away from the Capitol building. And I had called the hotel and I said, listen, we record a podcast. We're taking all of our equipment. And I'm just calling to see if by any chance during this weekend you have an available conference room that we can just use for an hour to record a show. And they're like, yeah, we got you. We're great, Nick. We packed everything up. We made our way down to DC for the march. And then when we come back, when we get to the hotel, and I had mentioned it to the check-in person. I was like, listen, we're supposed to have access to some sort of conference room, blah, 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 and then they didn't have the conference room. And I was just like, fuck. And here we are. Like, I've got like fucking speakers and mixers and microphones and God knows what. And I was like, what are we going to do? They ended up giving us a suite. Remember?
nice.
Yep.
They gave us like a big ass motherfucking suite. And they said like, you should be able to record in here comfortably. It was like, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah. And then after that, we went marching. And I remember we came back and we started, setting up to record. And we were so tired. We were just sitting on the floor on a table with
No, we were sitting on
microphones.
the couch
And
with
the-
microphones in our hands.
Yeah, and we were just, that was such an experience. It was during Trump's first presidency, and it was so poignant. It just, it felt like for the first time in my life, I've experienced some sort of activism in a way.
Mhm. Jawohl.
Yeah, boy.
Oh my God, fuck her. What was that?
I don't know.
Things are happening, but anyway.
Yeah.
So.
Help you with that one.
Nobody was talking to you. Your house is possessed.
I'm telling you,
She's
Anyhow.
nasty.
So
The ghost of her.
So that was your most significant experience.
I think so. Yeah. I mean,
But what was your first Pride? Can you recall?
God, I think my first Pride may have been New York, but I think it was with you guys. Well, no, that's not true. So I went to a few Prides when I lived in the Berkshires, but they were very small. It was a small,
Okay, but how did it make you feel? So it had to be one of your first experiences. How did you feel when you first went to your first Pride event? Did you feel seen? Did you feel important? Did you feel like, like, oh my God, I'm not alone? Like, what were your thoughts? I mean, what was your emotional state?
I felt accepted,
Okay.
right? I felt seen, accepted, and loved. Like, that's what I felt.
Good.
I felt beyond the fact that, yeah, I'm so comfortable in my own skin. I just felt like I could be whoever I wanted to be in that moment.
How do you
And
feel today?
I mean,
You saw the twitch of her lip?
don't get me wrong. I hate this political climate.
Yeah, I think we all do.
And so it does tinge kind of how you feel about things.
Mm-hmm.
But I've grown so much into myself. Like, I will always be the queen that I know I am.
Oh, girl, your tear is like this high.
And we got another queen growing over there.
Yeah, of course.
She's like one of those like chia pets.
You water her and watch her grow.
We got her on a podcast,
Yeah.
gave her a little cum, and she's just like,
Princess.
Oh,
P to the R to the I to the N to the S.
Princess.
Yeah.
Oh, God. That's the other movie we got to watch.
Chi Chi.
212. Yeah. So, Jay, what about you? What was your first
New York City.
New York City.
Yeah.
Do you remember the year?
19.
it was 1969.
It was in the 1900s. It was around 90, late 90s, I believe. It was before
Same.
the 2000s.
I was
Same.
Late
11.
90s. I was, which is crazy
12.
because I grew up in New York. I went to Pride living in Connecticut. So it was the first Pride event I went to.
Interesting.
I had a great time. Although I used to frequent a lot of the bars in New York City with the fam and whatnot, you
We
know.
know.
So we
With
used to
the
go out
fam.
with the fam. So we did a lot of clubbing. But Pride in New York, yeah, definitely. It was, I remember we were on Christopher Street. We hung out all day. Then we ended up at Ty's, the bear bar.
I love Ty's.
Yeah.
There was 2 bars on Christopher Street that were my favorite. Ty's and the Hangar.
The Hangar.
I never went to either.
Yeah, I think you did go to the Hangar with me. You just didn't realize you were there.
Was it
mean,
the
that
Hangar?
tracks.
Or did you go to, which was the other one?
So it was Ty's, the Hangar.
No, so it's Ty's, the Eagle across the street, and down the block was something Cage or Field or
I don't know.
it had like a sports reference. to it.
Oh, boxers.
No, that was down the street. No, but anyway,
I've been there.
yeah.
I used to get venison burgers at Boxer in New York. Boxer was like a little restaurant.
No.
Yeah, there was a chain of restaurants.
Yeah.
There was one on the east side and the lower east side. Was
Yeah.
The boxers that I'm thinking of
No,
then?
you're probably thinking about the one with the chain link fences inside the locker room.
Maybe.
Maybe. Maybe you're thinking Boxer now.
I don't know. I mean, I pulled a Steve when I went to Pride.
Oh,
Like,
obviously.
Yeah, I remember my first one was 1998, I think it was.
It was around that time for me
Yeah,
too.
that was my first one. I remember like Madonna had just come out with like her erotica album at some point, and like Erotic was just like the song. Deborah Cox was just blowing up everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, like house music was a thing, and then like, you know, I remember feeling a sense of like, wow, all of these people are gay. It's like everywhere you looked was just like a sea of just queer people. Just
it is so nice when you don't feel like you have to look over your shoulder.
oh man, I mean, you do, because you know you have the occasional, because back then I was a little twink, you know, and she was pretty. You have the occasional people grabbing you in the ass as you're walking by.
Oh my God.
Oh, that just became a norm for me.
Yeah.
After a while, you're like, eh.
I remember the first time I went to P-Town, some guy walked into me and they had plastic cups for the drinks, broke my cup, spilt it all over him, and he got all aggressive with me. I was like, dude, no. And then like 5 minutes later, I was talking to some guy and he was, you know, we were both pretty drunk. And he's like, I think I'm nauseous. I think I'm going to throw up. And I was like, okay, and do it over the balcony. So he did. And then I was like, well,
Was this at the boat slip?
yeah.
Oh God, he threw up into the dick dock.
And then
Yeah.
I was so young and ignorant that I was like, I'm not going to kiss you unless you go to the bathroom and wash out your mouth.
No, that's not what.
Was this the
that's
same
just-
guy that you spilt your drink on?
No, different guy.
Oh, a different guy. No. So, no. I remember it's like seeing a whole sea of people. Like,
Yeah, it
holy
was fun.
shit. Like, wow. And like, and I also remember being exhausted after a long day of, you know, like dodging people and trying to like, you know, make your way through the city and into different businesses and like,
So for me, what the fun thing was, I mean, I growing up in New York City, you see plenty of parades. There's a parade for everything.
Of course.
But it was the first time I was in a gay bar where a guy came in wearing a kilt and nothing underneath, obviously. But I mean, and he wasn't shy about showing it off. And
Sounds like somebody else I
yeah,
know.
he was
Had
well
sex with
off.
a
Yeah.
bartender in ties
Yeah.
while the bar was closed.
So the bar was closed, of course.
I was young,
But,
and dumb, and full of cum.
Full of cum,
Oh
obviously.
my God.
No, it's listen. I have had my share of very promiscuous
Debauchery.
I don't want to
Debauchery.
hear all the stories again.
No, I'm just saying, I'm making a point to say that, I have lived experiences in this community in so many different iterations of my life that it's just like, I'm grateful for all the things that I get to do, and I'm grateful for all the things that I've lived through. Some not so good.
yeah.
Some were amazing experiences.
You know what? I remember, when I grew up,
When I grow up.
when I grew up in the 90s, right? And AIDS was still a thing.
Right.
And I remember going to P-Town for Pride one year and finally saying, you know what? I feel comfortable. Like, I'm not going to die if I enjoy myself.
Right.
I
And,
just have to be safe.
but
And
but
then I
think
started
a lot of that.
catcalling people out of a car window.
Yeah.
And there was a train all the way back to the house.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say there was a train like running right out of my room.
I mean, kinda. I'm so pissed. I left one of my favorite coats at this hookup.
Oh my God, that's the worst.
And I was like, I can't go back. I left in the middle of the night. I couldn't even find my way outside. I was like, I can't go back. I
And
lost the
it's so
coat.
hard to walk from the north side or to the east side of Provincetown from the north side or the west side or whatever side it is. It's such a long walk.
It is.
Like after you're done with your hookup,
I
and
had to
there's
get the
no
shame walk
petty
out in the
cards.
middle of the night.
Yeah, there's no petty cabs anywhere. Like you have to walk all the way back to where you're staying.
See,
And
my hookup in P-Town was with my brother-in-law's best friend, so I didn't have to go anywhere.
yeah, well, hey,
Even
listen.
in the family, I guess.
Yeah, no.
I was like, I'm done. He's like, well, I'm staying tonight. I was like, okay. And that was that.
The things that we do.
It was with this guy, and his name was Maxim, and
Was Maxim maxing?
no, but we were hooking up, and I was like, "Do you have a condom?" He's like, "Do you need that?" I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
And then I was like, "Do you have lube?" He's like, "You need that too?" I was like,
Yeah.
"Yeah."
He's like, no, I spit.
And so, like, literally, I was like, after all that, I was like, "I'm not staying here tonight."
Oh, God.
Do you need that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
you need that?
I don't know why I said it in that accent, but no, I spit.
I spit.
I got this.
Tusa. Oh my God. Yeah, no, I have to tell you, if
You
if
wonder
I,
why I'm single. Do you need that?
if I ever needed to be reincarnated, I tell you that I want to come back as a gay person again.
Oh, I thought you were
because
gonna say. I thought you were gonna say as a butthole.
I am a butthole. I'm a walking butthole. No, I will tell you, I want to come back as a gay person because I believe, I wholeheartedly believe that, while there have been many challenges in my life, I think that being gay was really, at least after my 20s, it was not one of them.
Yeah.
Once I learned to embrace myself and say, fuck you, you don't get to define who I am, how I behave, how I act, how I choose to move forward in life. Once I came to that realization that I have that power, oh man, it was just sky's the limit.
Yeah.
I had so much fun. Like in my late 20s.
But it's not even just about the fun. It's like, yes, if I was reincarnated, I'd want to come back as gay again. But I just like the things that our community does and like feels for people. Like we're so emotionally intelligent and we give so much to our communities.
It wasn't
and our
always that
families.
way, though.
Well, I know, but like,
there's been a lot of effort now in today's, and in the last 20 years, there's been a lot of efforts to really grow as a community, but it wasn't always that way.
Yep.
But anyway, you were saying.
what Well, you interrupted me.
And
Now I
so
forgot.
she
But
forgot.
I was saying, like, you know, being gay isn't just about like the sex piece. It's a lot of fun. I've had a lot of fun, but like we just give so much back to the community, whether it's just support or, you know, being there for one another.
Absolutely.
No, and when I say fun, I don't necessarily mean sex related.
We know your history.
You know, God, you make it sound like I'm like the worst slut on earth.
Wisteria Lane.
Listen,
They invented the Z-Pack when you were in your 20s. No. So like he's back again. We need to figure something out. No,
We need a stronger
Yeah, strong-
antibiotic.
that's not gonna work.
that's not gonna work. No.
Oh my
You know
God.
what? No, when I say that I had a lot of fun is just like I mean like the experiences.
Yeah.
You know, having the friends that I had back then and traveling and you know being very carefree. And no matter where I went, it's like I don't care if I'm gay. I don't care what you think. I'm just gonna sit here, eat my food, eat my drink, smoke my
You're gonna
cigarette.
eat your drink?
Like drink my drink, smoke my food, all that stuff. Yeah, you know.
My food.
We had shots. You know, it's a lot.
Oh my God.
No,
Speaking
but it was fun.
cursive. Yeah.
But no, but I would definitely come back as a gay person
Yeah.
or
wouldn't-
a
wouldn't
person
ch-
of this.
I wouldn't
community.
change anything. I think the only thing I would probably slightly change is not be as scared of doing stuff when I was younger.
Right.
But other than that, I
Yeah.
mean, I guess I'm living it up now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
listen,
you are.
I'm making up for lost time.
Yes, you are.
I am eternally grateful for science. That has now afforded our youth to live in a different reality than we had to when we were
Yeah.
growing up.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
absolutely.
Well, it's not just science; it's social media, right? So, like, when we were younger, we didn't see every day on social media like representation. We were all so afraid to show who we are because we didn't see it.
Right. I had to read about gay people in classifieds. You
Yeah.
know, like, and yeah, like
I
seriously.
remember hiding in the library reading fucking shit. I do.
You know, you like buy the what was it back then? I can't remember. It was some sort of like classifieds, like
The ones they had here?
yeah.
It wasn't the penny saver, was it?
It could have been a penny saver, but there was another
Yeah.
one. Craigslist
Missed
was
Connections?
around.
No.
Well, the misconnections concept was sort of things that
That was like the
happen.
first iteration of the internet.
Right.
Yeah.
It was the thing. No, but it was fun. Yeah, I had fun. So
You know what I think is really amazing about our community? And I think that we feel so strongly about our communities because we've had to go through so much to get to who we are.
right.
You know, coming out and dealing with ridicule or dealing with people saying certain things about you when you don't even know what's true for you yet.
Right.
It's really hard.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so you grow up and you realize like it helps you become such a strong individual and being able to like I think one of my favorite things when I go on dates or when I meet a new person is sharing my coming out story, you know, and them sharing their story with me because the stories all differ, but they all kind of intertwine as well.
Right.
And-
I mean, we have a shared experience in that sense that we had to come out, right? Mm-hmm. The fact that we have to.
Yeah, I mean, I've said it.
Why?
I strive for the day that that's not a thing.
Right. I strive for the day when I don't have to explain to you what I am sexually.
Mm-hmm.
If we're having a beer, we're just having a fucking beer. Like, why do you care? Well, unless you want to, you know.
Wisteria Lane.
Where's the really?
You want to share?
Want to share?
You know?
I can get that for
But if you don't, mind your fucking business. Let's just enjoy our beer and, you know, do our thing and just move it on.
That's it.
Yeah.
You know?
But that's why we're such a beautiful
Yeah.
community because we've experienced at a young age
Right.
some real trials.
Right. And I think that also afforded us the opportunity to really like quickly learn how to be very resourceful with very little
And resilient.
and resilient. Right. And so that's why like
Bitch, don't come for me.
that's why, you know, you can have
Move, bitch, I'm gay.
hello.
Hello.
Right. But that's why you can have like,
Hello,
you know,
lady.
an eccentric, you know, white girl over here. You know, in conjunction with her like fellow, you know, people at the center raise $500,000 in 30 days because we are fucking resourceful. You know, this is how we got marriage equality in such a like very short span of time. We went from like 1969 throwing bricks through a glass to marriage equality in 2015.
Yeah.
Right. It's just, we're the shit.
Where were you when that happened?
In 1969?
No, in 2015, marriage equality.
So in 2015, where was I? We were recording a show.
I think that's right.
Yeah.
What?
No, we started in 2016.
Yeah.
Okay.
We started March 7th of 2016 because we just turned 10 years. So no, I wasn't. I was in New York.
Yeah.
When I was at Pride.
Yeah, it had passed just before that weekend.
Well, they announced it the day of the Pride Parade, and I remember watching Edith Windsor. She was one of the plaintiffs that navigated through the courts, etc., along with Obergefell
versus Hodge. Yeah,
right. So Edith's case was more of like she inherited property from someone that. She was, I think they had a civil partnership, right? A civil union at the time.
Oh, yeah.
Because it wasn't marriage equality. And she inherited property and they were trying to assess,
whether it's valid or not.
Inheritance tax of some sort that was like some exorbitant amount. And then like she ended up suing. And that's how she got DOMA invalidated.
Nice.
Right, and then in conjunction with Obergefell and versus Hodge and it just all. And I remember everybody was marching, and at 2 p.m. during every parade in New York City, they do a moment of silence, and they started the moment of silence, and all of a sudden, you went from a moment of silence where you could hear a pin drop in New York City. It's incredible. Yes. To pandemonium. When they announced, the Supreme Court waited until that day, Sunday, to announce it.
Yep.
To release it. And it was just pandemonium everywhere. People were crying. Everybody was screaming. And I mean, I think this was the feeling everywhere else, right? It's just like, I was like, holy shit. This actually happened. And it was incredible. It was an amazing feeling, Bravo, to the late... Justice Ginsburg, who's no longer with us.
Oh, miss her.
And all of those, at the time, justices that put hatred aside and, made the right decision.
Absolutely.
And now we have, this...
And Jay, the bee is not silent.
No, it's not.
And we have seen that recently.
Bitch, bye.
So anywho, yeah, and I think during the month of Pride, it's I find it very pleasing to reflect on my experiences, our shared experiences as members of the community, whether you're bi, gay, super gay, it's
Wow. Bitch, you may be a handy homo, but you are super gay too.
Super gay.
I think we all are. No, I did you see her face?
Yeah.
Bi, gay, or super gay. Oh my God, I didn't tell you guys. So my colleague, one of my colleagues, his wife will be like, if she needs advice on something that she's wearing, she'll be like, hey, can you give me this for a couple minutes? And he'll be like, okay, what do you need?
Wait. She's saying this to her husband?
Yeah.
Okay.
And so the other day we were it's adorable. It's cute.
Yeah.
And he's also really in touch with himself. Like he's not like one of those closed off straight men. You know what I mean?
He's in the spectrum.
Yeah, totally. I tell him he's squishy around the edges all the time.
You're beyond.
But so the other day, all the rentals arrived for gala, and the tablecloths were beautiful. They were gorgeous. They were like these shimmery purple, like
like Rosa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They were gorgeous, and I was like, oh my God, how amazing are these tablecloths? And he was like, Nick, it's a table fucking cloth. And I was like, I need a little bit of this and not a little bit of this. And he goes, oh my God, they're fabulous. It was just like, thank you.
See, that's all you need. That's all you need.
Everybody
now.
needs a little gay.
Yeah, and I mean, yeah, it's good. And this is why I say, reflecting on shared experiences during the month of Pride, and remembering that, we are celebrating the challenges that we have had to go through throughout the decades since, the start of the modern gay revolution, right, in 1969. And, and carry that with you throughout the year, right?
Absolutely.
We always come out feeling so good during Pride.
I miss Obama.
Yeah, I know. And, and I always say that, it's like we celebrate Pride in the month of June, and that is our month, and we go and we parade and we party and we show our love, but just remember that we're prideful 365 days a year, 7 days a week, 24 hours a day.
Oh yeah.
Eh.
Sometimes I'm sleeping.
You're prideful then too, because I'm sure you do.
You
this
even
when
sleep gay. Yeah.
That was a great dream, by the way.
So
you sleep gay. What does that even look like?
she's like, I can imagine her in her sleep, right? She goes like this. She goes like, Jack, I want you to paint me like one of your French whores. Yeah, with this, wearing
this.
only this. Oh my God. Yeah. So I just, I'm excited. I wanted to. What is going on over here? Anywho, I wanted to mention one thing.
No.
Before we wrap it up and go home for the evening.
I guess we're going straight through.
Yes,
we are because
gaily forward.
Yeah, gaily
Gaily
forward.
forward.
Because I don't want to end anything on a bad note or anything, but I do want to acknowledge the fact that Donald Trump's name has officially been removed from the Kennedy Center in Washington, D.C. Yes, thank you. So apparently he was so bitter about the whole situation that he had them build scaffolding and cover it so that no one could see his letters come off the building.
What?
Yeah, 10 hours building scaffolding to
Oh
take
my
his crap off.
God.
Yeah. So the whole thing...
He had it coming.
Yeah.
He had it. I saw that video. I died. So the whole thing happened behind the scaffold, and nobody got to see it.
And you know what's even better? There was a guy that posted. He's Mexican American, and he was one of the people that got to take down the stuff. So he posted about it after.
Oh my God.
So
Yeah, you probably
Hey.
sent me the video.
Yeah.
But send me the
Yeah.
video. I would love to
I'm
see
sure
it.
I did, but
Yeah.
you guys ignore them.
No, I just think that's such a beautiful way to just end today's episode in celebrating the fact that this man that has done nothing, earned nothing, doesn't get to just slap his name on anyone's else's, accomplishments.
Absolutely.
And so the legacy of our beloved president, Kennedy, is now preserved because that man's name is no longer on that building. So,
Absolutely.
and the institution it represents itself, celebrating the arts, is something that this man is, aiming to decimate. So, bravo. Fuck that name. Fuck it all. When this presidency is over, I want to see every single Trump name come off buildings.
Everything, yeah.
Everything. Just I wanted to just fall off.
Did you see the interview where he was saying, so there is a upcoming election for DC mayor. And one of the candidates, Democratic candidates, is running kind of like Mondami.
Yeah.
We're Democratic Socialist. And he said to a reporter, point blank, he said, if they were elected, the federal government would take back DC.
Yeah.
That is some fucked up shit.
And let me tell you this: what makes you think he can't do it? DC's not a state.
No, it's not. But
Right.
but it's a region.
It's a region. It's the District of Columbia. It doesn't belong to any state, right? And so therefore, because they're not
But
recognized,
it's very
as
blue.
It is very blue, yes. But so
There would be
So, for example, the National Guard can come in and institute,
Oh yeah.
Marshall.
martial law if they
I
wanted
mean,
to.
Yeah. The point is like, for him to actually say that.
Yeah.
He doesn't give a shit. He,
No, I
he
know,
thinks
but
he's
it's like it's
untouchable.
taking away from the will of the people.
Yeah.
And like they don't fucking care. They don't get it. It's like they voted for a reality TV show. They voted for the shit show.
Oh, girl, this
Yeah.
is worse than just. This is worse than any of the. Like,
You're fired.
The worst TV shows that I've ever seen in my life. So, I mean,
I'm
I'm
still
all about-
hoping this is a bad episode of Punked, but
I'm waiting for somebody to come out, pop out. I'm waiting for Ashton Kutcher.
Where
to
are
be
you,
like-
Ashton?
Where the fuck
Like,
are you?
I'm waiting to him pop out of that toilet and be like, yeah, you got punked, but no, it's not happening. But anyway, on that note, happy Pride, everyone. Seriously.
Pride.
We've got, it's the 15th of the month. We're halfway through the month of June.
I can't believe that shit.
I want you to take one. If you can do one thing for yourself, just one. You don't have to go to all of them. Pick one, show up, even if it's for an hour. Enjoy the energy, get out there, grab a hot dog or something. I don't know, sit in a park with
What is
people.
with you and hot dogs today?
It's a thing.
Okay.
I want a hot dog. I want a big bites.
Oh,
But anyway,
I love a big bite.
Footlongs.
go out and show up because it's very important that we commune, that we meet, that we meet in Congress with each other and support each other. And so if you can even just pick one little event, do that for 1 hour.
Yep.
And I think it would be very meaningful, not only for you, but also for the community and everybody else. So you don't have to go to all of them, but pick one. So I went to North Haven.
Queer it up in June.
Yes, it is.
Queer it up.
Queer it up all year long. you
Hell
know?
yeah.
So
I mean, I do.
Oh, we know.
we know, girl.
You are running a close third right now, honey.
Third.
You're in trouble and you don't even know.
No.
Okay. So Trish, my dear, are you ready?
Yeah, fine, sure.
Okay. I'm gonna toss it over to you. Let's give her her love.
All right, everybody. British minors and LGBTQ activists have oh wait, hold on, time out. All right, everybody. Here's Mama Kim's minute. British minors and LGBTQ plus activists have a strong and enduring alliance. Here's how it all began. University of Washington creates memorial scholarship for Juniper Blessing. Number 3, heartwarming story about Buffy Anthony's Stuart Head going out of his way for his young trans fan
Resurfaces.
resurfaces. I need new glasses.
I'm getting new ones. I'll talk about
Hey.
that in a minute. All right. Well, Jaybird, over to you, darling.
I don't know because I don't have it over here.
Because someone didn't put it out.
Yeah.
Well,
On this day in gay history, blank.
here. Let me find it for you. Hold on, because I posted it. I'm sorry. I had
She
so
posted it on our
on our Instagram.
Insta- does, but
while you
forgot.
figure that out, I just want to give a shout out to Adam Crick, who got married this weekend, to Alex.
Well, congrats.
Congratulations.
Yay. Okay. So you can stretch it and you can read it.
Yeah.
And then I want to say one more thing but after
Yeah,
this.
go ahead. Okay. So on this day in gay history, what year was this? 2020, June 15th, 2020, the Supreme Court ruled that Title VII bars employers from firing workers merely for being gay or transgender. The 6-3 decision joined cases from Georgia, New York, and Michigan under Bostock versus Clayton County. It became a landmark federal civil rights protection for the LGBTQ plus employees across the U.S.
Amazing. See? There you go. That's on this day in gay history. And I think I mentioned this before, but if you want to go and follow our Instagram, you can see our daily posts. I post one Monday through Friday on this day in gay history, and you can catch them all on Instagram. And they're also on our Facebook page too, because
Like Pokemon.
yeah,
You can catch
they
them all.
cross. Yeah, of course. And lastly, I
I
want
want a Charizard.
No.
You want a Charizard? I don't know. What the
You
fuck
want a
is-
Squirtle.
A Squirtle.
He's gonna need more than a Squirtle. He's gonna need a
saying.
girdle, and he's gonna be locked, and then you're gonna have to lock him down.
Pokemon.
Pikachu!
Pikachu.
It looked like a Pikachu.
Okay, let's do this.
Anywho, no. Before we go, I just want to send a shout out to Ryan. You had met him at Gala.
Yep. No,
Ryan-
I met him the week before, but yeah.
The week before. Okay. So Ryan was at the bar yesterday. I was running karaoke, and he comes up and he's like, "Hey, are you Tom?" And I'm looking at him, just like, "Have we met?" And he was like, "I'm Ryan," and I'm like, and I had to think about it for him. I was like, "Oh my God, yes." And now I know. It came back instantly.
You
Such a-
invited that
what did I
last
do?
week. You were like, come
did.
say hi to me.
No,
Yeah,
I did. I'm
and then
sorry.
you're like, who are you? Have we met?
No, I was like, have we met? I'm like, because I didn't know, I didn't know what he looked like or who he was when he walked up, and when I'm in the zone, I'm setting up, like, I get startled very easy, right? So, but anyway, what a wonderful guy, a great person.
It's not a penis.
What?
You say I get startled very easily. I was like, when it's not a penis.
Well, that's. I hate him.
No
much.
comment.
Anyway, Ryan, lovely to meet you. I can't wait for us to, talk about how we're gonna get you on the show.
Yes.
But it's gonna happen, and yeah. So anyway, there's that. So shout out to Ryan, and that's it.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Announcements?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Do you have those?
I guess you didn't forget those.
No.
If you love the show, please make sure to subscribe, rate, and review on your favorite podcasting service. By subscribing, you get the latest and greatest of our show.
Stop that shit.
He's enlarging it, and I'm losing my place.
I know.
Yeah. By subscribing, you get the latest and greatest of our show delivered right to your favorite device or web browser as soon as our episode is published. You can also support us on Patreon. With Patreon, you, our listeners, can help to support the show with a pledged donation. The donations are collected monthly and can be in any denomination of $1 or more.
Yeah. What was
trying
that?
Yeah. Next week, we welcome who, what, when, where? No one.
No one.
Yeah. No one. Yeah.
We're still
Hey,
working on
gala's over. I'll start
yeah.
booking some people.
Dr. G, I still want to, I have questions. Bottom.
You don't want this one.
Okay.
That's the
I don't care.
Chris
Ba-ba-da-ba. Yeah.
Thank you. All right, everybody. Get the Future Method and all other products today. All products are doctor developed, can clean out without hurting your bum, take confidence anywhere with the anal powder packs, increase your stretch goals with the 3-piece anal glass or silicone dilation kits.
Yes.
Get long-lasting pleasurable glide with the silicone anal lube and get all the information you need with Dr. G's book, But Seriously. Visit futuremethod.com to purchase your life-changing bum accessory today.
Jawohl.
Jawohl.
Oh my God. I miss Chris. He needs to come down and see us.
He said he was gonna.
Yeah, I know. It's like he's done with school now.
Bitch.
Anyhow.
Yep.
Jaybird, over to you.
Alrighty. I guess it's time to put some lube on it.
Yeah, put some bacitracin on it.
Let's just get a Z-Pack.
Let's just go to see.
Let's go for that.
Our show is available on our website, gaytalk20.com, under audio podcast. It is also available as a free download on Apple Podcast, YouTube Music, and now Spotify. Trish?
All right, you can find us on social media, Facebook, Gay Talk 2.0, Instagram, Gay Talk 2.0. You can email us at gaytalk2.0 at gaytalk20.com. Tom?
Don't fuck it up.
See, all right. Well, ladies and gents, I hate you both. I really do. If you need to reach out to us, just head on over to our website. Click on the Contact Us tab, which is located right at the top of that web browser. There you can leave comments, suggest topics. You can submit a question for the cast or an individual host. You can also give us a call and leave us a voicemail on our phone, on our bat phone, I call it. The phone number is 334 Gay Talk. My mouth is very juicy to 334 Gay Talk. And if you need all of the digits, it is 334-429-8255. Don't forget, we are streaming live every Monday at 6 p.m. for all of our Patreon supporters on the day of recording. Everyone else gets the show the week after. Our audio version of the show is available tonight. That's it, ladies and gents. That is our show. Thank you. And y'all have a good night. Bye.
Bye.
Happy Pride.
Yes, queen.
Keep it juicy.
Thank you for listening to this episode of Gay Talk 2.0. Tune in next time for more dish.